Good morning, Reiki. Grateful for your ever-present availability in this realm. Good morning, dearest friends of the Sangha. Welcome and blessed rising to you. Good morning, lovely Rita. Glad to have you back. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Ann, Deborah Robbins. I see you, beautiful people. Good morning, Debbie Snyder-Wilson. Good morning, Tammy. Love to you all. Good morning, Deborah. Truth in the statements. I hope this day finds you well. It certainly finds me well. The air is very clean and crisp this morning. This is invigorating. It's life-giving, and for this I am grateful. Special announcement for those supporting via Patreon. I will be having a live introduction to chair yoga this morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So that will be 1 hour after this show ends. I will stream a live intro to chair yoga. It's a very gentle series, ideal for seniors, anyone with limited mobility due to injury recovery, into larger body, into inexperience, into age, or whatever misguided, self-defeating beliefs that we hold on to. This particular series will be ideal for that, and this will be our first introduction for it. I know there have been issues receiving the stream, so we will test this one out, and hopefully it will be received by all. And if you are not yet signed up for the private Patreon streams, what are you waiting for? The link's in the description. And for this morning's practice, my friends, just like similar to yesterday, we will have a standing practice. We will work to flow, create, activate, and move our prana. And so we will start that in just a moment or so. I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm looking forward to getting started with the regular practice. Awesome. So for this morning's practice, my friends, very similarly to yesterday, we just need to make ourselves a little bit of space. And bring all awareness to thy body, to thyself. And take a moment for everybody to make the adjustments necessary. This is not a practice that you would want to sit for. So we don't need a whole lot of room. We're just looking for the space available within our own personal body and our own personal aura field. So if you can make your way to a comfortable standing position. And for this morning, we want to go with our legs a little bit wider than typical as we move into practicing a very gentle, a very easy version of a horse stance. Okay? So we're going to start with our feet out wider than hips distance at a slight angle. And then if you can, if you're comfortable, and if you have the knee strength, put a little bit of a bend in the knee so that you lower slightly. And right here, come to open palms. And this is your horse stance. Just to begin moving gently this morning, we're going to breathe in fully. And as we do, we're going to slowly rise the hands, extend and lengthen the legs. Keep the hands coming. As you pass the heart chakra, we're going to start to tilt up with our head and our neck. Continue inhaling to completion, just until our hands reach right below the shoulder line. Okay, this is your inhale to completion movement here. And then as we exhale, we slowly release. Allow the hands to lower. Again, as they pass the heart chakra area, we're going to bring our gaze back to normal, and we're going to start to put that bend back in the knees. It's a very slow moving, very gentle moving flow. Again, coming back up with the inhale. To completion, and then immediately start to release and lower. It's a slow moving practice so you can find your rhythm, get your body into harmony with the movements. So when you reach here, when your hands touch your thighs and your knees are bent, this is our exhalation movement. Immediately drawing breath, lengthen the legs, elongate the spine, raise the palms. Inhale to completion right here. Start to lower gently. Stay present in this flow. Practice slowing the breath down with each movement. If you don't have the lower body strength to bend the knees, that's okay. Keep them straight. Follow the breath with the hands. Stay connected. You still have the movement of elongating, lengthening, stretching the spine. And slowing and controlling our breath. Two more times in this movement, breathing in. Breathing out. One more time up. All the way to completion. And release. All the way back down. Very nice. If you're comfortable staying in your horse stance with that knee, stay there for a moment. Bring the hands back to prayer. Inhaling, straighten both legs. Continue to allow the chest and the lungs and the spine to stretch and lengthen. When we exhale, we're going to put a small bend in the right knee only. So stay long with the left leg and just give a slight bend to the right knee. This is our exhalation movement. From here, as we breathe in, we're simply going to straighten that leg. Allow our spine to continue to lengthen as we complete our inhale, looking up. And with our exhalation, slowly bend the left knee just a little bit. Breathing in, straightening the leg. As the leg straightens, we continue to look upwards and elongate the spine. Exhale, slowly lower down through bending the right knee. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathing in, straightening the leg, looking up. Exhale, lower the left knee. Breathing in, lengthen, elongate. Exhale, bend the right knee. Each rotation, taking the time to complete your inhalation and looking up every time. Releasing, bending the left knee, coming back home. Breathing in again. Take the time, complete your inhalations. Completely relax shoulders. If you want a little bit more body movement, a little bit more flow, you can add the hands. If you're comfortable leaving them here, that's okay too. To breathe in, you can come to open palms. As we breathe out, bending the left knee this time, you can lower the hands. This additional movement is available to you. Right knee bend. Breathing in, elongate. Exhale, left knee bend. 2 more times on each side. Slow your movements. Stay present with each new breath. Rise through it. Release. Last inhalation here, all the way to completion. This time as we exhale, release the arms. Release our standing posture. And spend a few moments releasing the joints of the wrists, the ankles. And then we're going to draw our feet in much closer this time, slightly wider than hips distance. And we're just going to begin to draw circles through the body, just like we did yesterday. So with open palms, palms facing our body, coming up through our meridian line, and releasing. Just stirring, creating the prana. that we will have available to us in abundance throughout this day because of this very mindful moment. Take a deep breath, draw your hands up. As you exhale, just release. Short breath in, release. Short breath in, release, flicking the wrists as though you're releasing old energy. Notice with the inhalation, the movements stay the same. We rise through the body as we breathe in. Exhale and release. Rise through the body as we breathe in. Exhale and release. Three more times. We're going to come back to our original standing posture with our legs extended wide. Again, supporting ourselves. Feet are wider than our hips, and our feet are out at a very, very slight angle on either side. Just bring the hands back home. For now, start to breathe, expanding the hands as our lungs expand as we look up. Bringing the hands together, connecting the fingertips as we exhale. Be deliberate in your movements. Purposefully slow the breath and mindfully breathe into completion each time. The exhale can be more of a release. The inhalation is a more purposeful movement. Breathe into completion. Continuing with this movement, if you want to add a bend to the knees with our exhalation, you can do that here. Only if you're comfortable in this movement. Breathe in, elongate and open. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, elongate. Breathe out, release. So many subtle things happening within the physical body, the energetic body, and the emotional body because of this movement, because of this presence, because of this practice. Qigong is literally your Jedi training. You're learning to control the prana that lives within inside of you. Up until this moment in life, it has always controlled you. Controlling the things that once controlled us is a powerful awakening. One last time. So we're here with knees bent. If you're not comfortable with the bent knees, you can stay here with elongated legs. That's okay. So from here, we're going to practice and visualize moving the sphere of prana that we have created this morning that we have been working with. Okay? So let's come to straight legs. And with our inhalation, we are at center right now. This is our inhalation movement. As we exhale, we're going to take a slight bend to the right knee. Again, if you're comfortable, and we're going to rotate this ball just like so. So when our right knee is bent, our right hand is on the lower part of the ball. Our left hand is at top. We're going to slowly, with our breath, flow and glide this ball from side to side. We now have a left knee bent, which means our left hand is on the bottom. Our right hand is on the top. Breathe slowly and fluidly, moving slowly. As we pass through the center line, our hands are centered, our legs are straight. We're inhaling here. Continue to flow to the right side. Watch the hand movements. Very simple, very easy flow. Connecting the body to the breath, moving the chi within your system. And if you don't have the strength for the leg movement, for the knee bending, that's perfectly fine. So you're staying here with straight legs. Follow the breath. Do not twist, turn, and lean. Stay straight, but move the chi with your breath. Inhaling, notice the torso, the legs do not move. Remain stoic through the center if you're not bending the knees. Very nice, my friends. One more on each side. Come back home right here. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to release. We'll do this a few times. Add the bent knees if this is comfortable for you. If it's not, that's okay. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Last time, breathe in fully, slowly, slow things down, and then measure your calm, slow, stoic release. Very nice. Go ahead, walk your feet back into center. Shake things out a little bit. And again, come to a comfortable standing position with our feet just slightly wider than our hips. We don't have to go into a big knee bend, but we do want to have a little fluidity in the body. So if you can give yourself a little bit of buoyancy in the knees, a little bit of fluidity in the hips, we're just going to let our arms flow freely, continue to keep our shoulders relaxed, and we're going to flow side to side, just like this, just allowing your arms to flow and to tap against the body wherever they land. If you're comfortable in the legs and the knees, you can add a little dip as your hands touch the body. Otherwise, you're just right here, just a gentle, easy sway. Notice that the turn, that the rotation, all of the movement comes from the center line of the spine. Okay, I'm not twisting at the hips. We're just doing a flow from the spine. Just allowing for some slight movement to keep that chi flowing, that which we have created. Slow things down, and then finally stop. And just come back to slowly circling through the body, just like this. Have our palms open towards the inside of the body. And all we're doing here is encouraging our sacred seed to rise. Just encouraging the upward flow of our kundalini. Staying present right here, manipulating our energy, keeping our shoulders relaxed and disengaged. Let us always be mindful of what we engage and what we disengage. Engage someone lovely if you have the synchronistic opportunity to do so. Breathing in again. And again with our exhale, just release. Breathing in again and release. Just do this 1 or 2 more times. Allow yourself to shake it out. Walk a little bit back and forth. And always keep the idea of moving circles. This is how we protect, cultivate, grow our prana, our chi. So that is enough standing practice for you this morning so far, dear Sangha. Please feel comfortable to return to your seated position, your seated, structured, and supportive position. And the important message here, the important part of this process is to hold on to, remain present, remain mindful with what we have created, what we have gone through. And so when you slow your Qigong practice and you come down to sit, hold on to the slow and even breath that we have maintained, that we have created. We don't want to allow ourselves to collapse into a restful position. So as we come back to our seated position, we should still be fully engaged, fully mindful, sitting in a supportive position that allows for open airways and an open energetic flow. And so right into this space, let us be mindful of our breath. Continue to disengage our shoulders and just spend a few moments breathing into this space. Continuing to elongate our spine and look up as we draw in breath. And then just bring our gaze back to normal as we breathe out. For those of you with back issues and back pain, notice how good it feels to elongate the spine and look up while our shoulders remain relaxed. This is a unique and golden full body elongation and stretch that is quite often overlooked. This very simple, very gentle pranayama practice was pivotal for me in restructuring and rebuilding my back. It can be done by anyone sitting in a chair, just remaining patient and diligent, and most of all, mindful. I'm grateful for today and the experience and the opportunity to finally put a yoga practice out there. It has certainly been a long time coming. And what you can expect moving forward is regular Qigong, pranayama meditation, and yoga practice daily. I will submit a schedule as soon as the technical pieces are worked out. And those of you that practiced this morning, hopefully you noticed that when you begin your day with pranayama and qigong, don't need coffee anymore, do you? Just another piece of that suppressed technology that lies within this sacred and powerful vessel. Never having been taught what is available to us, and though we figure it out now. As we talk about all the time, we are powerful creators. We have powerful energetic systems throughout our body that we're never taught about growing up. And unfortunately, this should be the common nature, the second nature for all of us. When we sleep, our prana rests and our prana heals. When we wake, it needs to wake with us, and it does so through qigong and pranayama. This is our spirit. This is how we rise. And this is our energy. And diligent practice will replace the negative bad habits that we wake to. So thank you, my friends. Please feel free to share any positive experiences that you have or that you feel. Any of you that are older or struggle with mobility, please let me know how you responded to this gentle practice. And whether you will be able to make it to our chair yoga practice this morning at 10. Also, let me know if you'd like to add anyone to our banner, which I have not updated in a few days. And it looks like the folks on our banner still deserve to stay there. Lots and lots of chat activity. Hopefully people were practicing with me. Good morning, everyone. Oh, thank you, sweet sister. I appreciate you. That was amazing. I was able to make it through without any problems. That makes me so very happy. Thank you, Rita. The movements felt wonderful after my days of driving. This is this is very funny. This is very, very funny. That was not yoga, my brother. That was qigong. That was qigong. Yoga we have not yet done. That's beautiful. I appreciate you. I put 9 a.m. on my schedule for cherry practice. Sounds great. We'll call it cherry practice. Sweet yoga. It will be close to that. Lovely little sprinkle. I always arrive when I'm meant to. Deborah Robbins, I personally feel invigorated today. Wow, that was awesome. Beautiful, sister. I appreciate you. I hope that you will join us on the Patreon chair yoga practice. I see. There it is. I saw people sending condolences, but I don't know what for. Probably because I don't pay attention to the chat when we're practicing. I'm very sorry to hear that, Miss Empress. You and dear Edmund have been in our banner and our prayers for some time and will continue to be so. Sending love to you, dear sister. Thank you for being here. Sending you all our heart, all our love, all our prayers. I know it's been a battle for you. I know you've been present through the struggle and the healing journey. May you feel at peace. May you feel supported. Anne says, I am sitting here crying. I can't stand and walk 6 yards without having to sit down. I have nerve damage in my legs. This is the first time I couldn't take part. I totally understand, sweet sister. And I'm sorry to hear that. It is with you in mind that today's chair yoga practice will be taught. So this will be very, very gentle. The intentions will be on blood circulation, moving through the space of limited mobility, figuring out and finding what is available to us and working within there. Remember, yoga will always meet you where you are. Okay, Ann Hinton and anyone with similar struggles, we're never going to put you into a downward dog. And it'll probably be a few months, Ann Hinton, before you're doing handstands. So don't worry. We're going to start with a very gentle series, sitting on the chair, just extending, just moving a little bit, creating, circulating. And I want to work with you about this. So hopefully we can talk a little bit afterwards. And I want to learn a little bit more about your mobility. So I know after we practice today, or at least after you have a chance to view the video, I don't want to just assume that you're available and will be present, but I'd like to hear your feedback from it, whether the space was comfortable for you. It was a first at this level for me. I really had to push myself to do because you're a warrior, Kim. I appreciate you. I know that you always push. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Very similar to Tai Chi ball exercises. Absolutely. There are messages. I suffer from bone disease. Do what you can, or even move in your chair. Sending you love, Ann Hinton. Remember, these practices are practices in self-discovery. We're looking to find what is available for us. Even the most limited of us have some type of space with which we can operate. And we're here to test those boundaries and determine what those are. We're not here to push through any boundary that is uncomfortable. We're not here to push through, any physical boundary that is uncomfortable. We're here always to keep ourselves safe and protected at all times, at the utmost importance. Spiritually, energetically, we're absolutely here to burst through those boundaries and remain safe when we do so. Thank you, Mother of Messages. I love it. We need double love, double healing, double peace today. I love my sisters and brothers hurting. All day you will be in my thoughts. The hope, the intention is all day we will all be in each other's thoughts. And that's what Sangha means. Debbie Snyder Wilson. And I have neuropathy in both my feet and hands. I am the same way with walking too. That's why I was very happy that I was able to get through this. That's beautiful. I love that. Debbie Snyder Wilson, thank you for sharing. These practices will work wonders for that. Yeah. Yeah, I wish we could do this in front of the sun, which is rarely available, especially lately, but it's too important and we can't wait for it. And thank you, Mother of Messages, for always sharing and reinforcing the importance of what we do here. I'm grateful for your support and for you always being present with the Sangha. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and your experiences. Very, very kind of you to ask, Kim Sparacio. So the update that I have is that she is in good spirits and recovering. Unfortunately, that's all I know. She didn't elaborate too much. So, but I'll take it. Sign of positivity. Thank you for asking. I know that she's grateful for the prayers. Yeah, the tapping is important. Thank you, Little Sprinkle. I appreciate it. I love the practice of the energy work. I imagine that's when I'm feeling my best. So I probably look my best in those moments. Also, this is day 25 without any food. The juice fast continues. The healing journey continues. We're progressing. We're moving forward. We're getting deep. Every day becomes more and more powerful. Every day is deeper into knowing thyself a little better. And I know some of you are going through versions of your healing journey. I know where Tammy is. Day 8, there you are. Proud of you, sister. Day 8 of a water fast, cleansing. And then I know that her intention is to move into juice fast as well. And there were a few other people that were supposedly starting similar cleanses. So let me know where you are in your journey, because we're going to come together. And I know that, that we're always adapting to what is given to us, to what's available to us. And obviously I didn't expect my channel to be shut down for 2 weeks, but here we are. We're flowing around it. We're still practicing and moving forward. And I believe that the core of us are here, those that practice most regularly. And that's wonderful. And I'm hopeful that I'm just always hopeful and faithful in the synchronicity. And this keeps me in a place of faith, and I know that whoever needs to be here is. Deborah Robbins, I don't have much I don't have much of an update on Rev Ned other than what I shared the other day, that he was positive and healing. He's not yet gotten back to more regular communications, so faithful that he is continuing to stay positive on his healing journey, and we will connect soon. Michael, that's unfortunate news about the juicer, my friend. I have a really great juicer contact, guys. I'm telling you, contact me when you want to purchase your juicer. Lisa, Friday Night Lights was amazing. We didn't have Friday Night Lights this week, or last week. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, hi, Lisa. I've been on my detox for 9 weeks. Lost 25 pounds and over 22 inches. Feels amazing. Helping me grow spiritually. That's beautiful, sister. Wonderful. Much respect to you. Well done. Well done. You are welcome to join us if you wish, as we share aspects of our healing and our cleanse to everyone. I have to be careful with fasting. 105 pounds of me trying to build my body stronger and go through this spiritual growing I'm going through eating healthy. That's a struggle I don't relate to very well. But I feel you. This is very similar with Rita, who is going through a version of her cleanse as well. Not the full juice fasting that I'm going through, but this is the time where everybody should be upping it a notch. There's been no alcohol for a couple months now. No food whatsoever for 25 days. Nothing that is not completely organic and high vibrational should be entering any vessel at this time. It's the time to let go of things. Alcohol, cigarettes, bad coffee. Coffee is something all in itself that you can spend lots of research in. If you do so, you will find beyond any shadow of a doubt that the majority of the coffee served in this world is toxic and comes from moldy beans. It's truth. So just like everything else that we intake, we have to be very, very mindful of our consumption, particularly of the source of our consumption. And that's excellent practice. Practicing to build up your investigative skills, your researching skills. Find these powerful and reputable sources. Just ask Dom Lynch about the CBD coffee from Hempworks. You can get that from me anytime you want at a discounted rate. Little sprinkle. I bought more Veeps and vegetables. I will be doing smoothies, and once I save more, I'm getting a juicer. Already losing weight and pooping more. Get them poops out, big girl. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I know I've talked to several people that, you know, a temporary hindrance is that of a juicer. So yes, definitely, of course, get yourself a juicer, you know, when you can. But that's not any reason to wait for anything. Like, there are many macro adjustments we can make to our day to move into that place of mindful consumption. If you just sit down and spend some time meditating on your daily consumption each and every day, it'll hit you hard inside, the things that you can do, the things that you can change. And thank you, brother, for that endorsement. The coffee is delightful. Reach out right here if you'd like to get some. Actually, I recommend emailing me so I can help you through the process. Some people pay a little bit too much for it. So depending on what your needs are, as always, I'm here to serve. The reason I specifically talk about the coffee is because it's one of those lifestyle adjustments that we can make. It's a cleaner coffee than you'll get at Starbucks, than you'll get at gas stations. It's not. It's one of those macro adjustments that you can make through your day. So, something to consider. Most of my intake is liquid due to medical issues. Superfoods, hemp gives me energy and relieves my pain. Also use organic cinnamon toothpicks. Nice. I love the organic cinnamon toothpicks. Those are awesome. My favorite thing has become just straight organic watermelon juice with a pinch of organic Ceylon cinnamon. Oh my gosh. It's absolutely tremendous. And that's great, Kim. So you're starting with, yeah, the meat's got to go, unfortunately. This is high, dense, low vibrational things. This is where our mindset needs to be. Eggs, tuna, unfortunately. Peanut butter should never be in our bodies, unfortunately. And this, oh God, this poor vessel grew up on peanut butter and macaroni and cheese. And I'm so, this is so big, so much of a piece of why this deep internal healing has to happen, because of, regardless of what we know now, there's a time when we knew very little and we did a lot of damage to ourselves. We must be mindful of this. Thanks, Sangha. So grateful. First time on a show dedicated to connect to higher self and spread my wings and fly. We all need to take a leap of faith and put ourselves out there. Absolutely. And you know, Lisa, I'm always on the look for people to connect with, to share knowledge with. Yeah, Vitamix is awesome. Absolutely awesome. You can do a lot of good with Vitamix. If I try, I do have Irish sea moss. I have a bunch of it sitting on top of my fridge at the moment, as a matter of fact. Absolutely. Fantastic in smoothies. Had some fresh caught salmon the other day. Best I ever had. That's awesome, brother. And I remember we had a conversation about fresh caught salmon just around that. So you guys have to know that farm raised salmon is one of the worst and most toxic things you can ever put into your body. It's worse than sucking alcohol through a cigarette. Farm raised salmon is so bad for you. Fresh caught oceanic salmon, conversely, is incredibly good for you. And so there are many pieces along along the journey to ascension, along the path, and the adjustments that you'll make. Maybe you have a current lifestyle full of whole bunch of bad choices and mindless consumption, and 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 so there are small areas of improvements that you can make throughout your day. You may not incorporate a completely ideal and perfect high vibrational diet tomorrow, but what you can start to do is to make a lot of micro adjustments to change things, to start bettering yourself. Farmer, yeah, that's 100%. If I see a farm, I run. I do vegan protein powder with pea protein. My body loves it. Yeah, that's something I'm not going to agree with you with, Lisa. I'd most certainly avoid those protein powders and pea proteins. But there was a long time when I lived on those as well, particularly when I was out in wilderness courses and needed to pack supplements and things like that. But I have since ideally, I encourage people to look up the sattvic diet, the prana diet, the yogic diet, the high vibrational diet. Ultimately, the highest rung of the ladder, if you will, where our journey takes us to, is nothing but complete high vibrational organic produce. Mostly fruits, some veggies and roots, a little bit of nuts here and there. As you continue to move, the highest vibrational state is to live off of the fructose from the fruit. And then if you want to continue to talk ascension, the step beyond that is breatharian. So this is what it looks like as we get lighter and lighter as we move through our ascension journey, right? Lightening things. Think in terms of density. Think how dense an egg sandwich with bacon and cheddar cheese. That sounds amazing when you're 25 days off of food. But in terms of density, eating that lowers your vibration. So do many of the things that we consume because they're high density. So the intention is to consume more things like watermelon, more things like melons that are high vibrational, that have a lot of juice, a lot of prana to them. And so we are life that consumes life. We don't allow anything dead to enter our vessel at any time. This is what will bring us down. This will slow the process. So wherever you are in our journey, if we just start to think in terms of eliminating something that's dead for something that's alive, and we slowly start to raise our vibration, we slowly start to make these positive choices. And again, I understand that everyone does not have the means or the knowledge to immediately make all of these changes in one day. So that's why we talk about it. That's why we have these ongoing conversations. And those of us that are further in our journey than others, we role model these things and we share knowledge. So does a Twinkie. I'm not sure what that means, but lowers our vibration. Maybe that's what you mean. Yeah, most certainly, my brother. Just one of those things that just never should have existed. But there was a time in my life when I was sure glad they did. But not today. Today I have 6 liters of juice to look forward to. And a whole lot of fresh air. As we are a community of prayer warriors, let us bring our awareness to the friends and families of our Sangha. Continue to have on our minds and on our hearts those that are suffering, are going through challenges, or going through a healing journey right now. Let's continue to have Miss Empress on our minds and on our heart. Very, very sorry for your loss, dear sister. We're here with you through all that you feel and experience in this moment. Allow the collective energy of our Sangha to surround you and support you, and to hopefully take a little bit of the edge off and allow you to feel some comfort through the hard time. We've all lost someone, or we fear losing someone. And this is something that we absolutely all can go through together, because it's something that we all have in common. Sending love to you, Miss Empress. Sending love, dear Edmund. May you move on in peace. Love and healing Reiki to Kelly. Love and healing Reiki to Reverend Ned. Love and protective Reiki to the kids' convoy. Love and Reiki through the Sangha. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for the connection that supports us, that binds us, strengthens us, and heals us. Thank you for the protection that we receive. Thank you for the insight, the angels, and the synchronicities that are regularly placed upon our path. Continue to shine your light over the Sangha, illuminate our purpose, strengthen, and protect our cause. Know and see us as the flawed and imperfect beings that we are, who are here to try very hard to rise above our challenges in this fake world and to make true progress in accessing the highest versions of ourselves in this time, in this place. Know that we are servants, that we are vessels, and we are grateful for any assistance in our usefulness. Amen. Thank you, friends, those of you that prayed with me. I'm grateful for your encouragement, assistance, and contributions each and every day. Beautiful. I'll see you on Patreon in less than an hour. I've been rather chatty today. This is a long morning. I'm feeling it, fam. I'm feeling the connection, and I'm feeling the purpose, and I'm feeling the things that we do. Maybe we have more energy today because of the Qigong practice. Hopefully we all do. And I would like to extend that. So again, if anybody is joining us late or new, we'll be having an introduction to chair yoga, a very gentle practice for those of us with large bodies, limited mobility, age, fear, any of these things that keep us from, handstands. So if you've not yet joined the Patreon, that will be, links are in the description, and we are efforting to work through the technical issues. So I will say, I did send out an email this morning to those of you that are currently connected to the Patreon. If the video does not immediately come up, there should be a link to view on YouTube. So that's what you want to press, and it's ultimately going to be a private YouTube stream. And so it'll be a few things. It'll be a test amongst other things. And even if there are any issues with the live stream, it will still be available to view from the homepage, the Patreon homepage. Good morning, angels. I see you popping in. Love to you. Good morning, my two lovely sisters. And Angel says, Meme, blah, 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 blah. Same to you, sweet sister. No doubt that is something kind and lovely. Thank you, friends. Namaste, all. Have a great day, all. See you soon, some. Namaste, family. Engage your gifts. Stay positive. Stay powerful. Be lions. Appreciate the air because it's important. See you soon.